Now, this segment is the fastest segment on television. It's our hashtag rapid fire round, and we reserve this segment each evening to zip through as many trending topics as we possibly can with our expert guest. And tonight, that expert guest is the dynamic duo of Vito and Vito. Glad to have you guys back.
What's up, Dr. Gina? Welcome, Atlanta, Georgia, to the Vito and Vito show. I mean, Dr. Gina, with American friends. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. Rapper 50 Cent is trending today. His bankruptcy judge called him back to court to explain social media photos of piles of cash. Guys, what was 50 Cent thinking?
I think they just froze.
Oh, they froze. I thought they just. Are you back?
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Rerun. What was 50 Cent thinking?
I mean, there's certain things you don't put on social media. He put chunks of cash in the refrigerator, spelled out the word broke. I don't think he's broke.
I don't know, but I'd like to experiment with that hypothesis and see how I do. Just having a lot of cash and putting it there for fun. But Edward Snowden is trending today, too. The NSA whistleblower says he would return to the U.S. if he's guaranteed a fair trial. He says he'd return if they would guarantee a fair trial where he can make a public interest defense and allow a jury to decide. That's what he told the New Hampshire Liberty Forum on Saturday. Guys, if you were him, would you return?
I would, because I love this country and I love what it stands for. Edward Snowden, whether you think he's a patriot or you think he's a traitor, I think he should be given a fair trial. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear his defense. If you don't like it, then throw him in jail, according to the law, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But give the guy a fair trial. We need to get him back here. We got to find out what's going on, and I think he deserves, like I said, a fair trial.
All right, well, a woman named Dolores Huerta is trending today. She is a union leader and a Hillary supporter, but she accused Bernie Sanders supporters of being racist at the Nevada caucuses over the weekend. Guys, what happened?
Well, apparently they needed a translator, and she offered to translate in Spanish, and the Bernie supporters and organizers started yelling, "No, English only." I never met like ethnocentric socialists before. I thought it was supposed to be social justice warriors and equality and all this stuff for the left, but hypocrites.
Yep, hypocrites. That's new. All right, Kanye West trending today. He reportedly broke up a fight between some paparazzi who were fighting to get pictures of him. Some are calling Kanye West a hero for this. They say he has a bad reputation, but he's actually a pretty good guy. What do you think, guys?
Oh, he's great. He's such a wholesome man, Dr. Gene. He's a role model for me. I mean, he's dating Kim Kardashian. I think he has a baby with her or whatever the case may be. And he's an all-around nice guy. I mean, who else would interrupt an award show when a woman actually deserves an award like Taylor Swift and just run on stage and call her out for it? Look, Kanye West breaking up a fight between two paparazzi guys. Look, good for him. Obviously, he likes to, stir away from the conflict.
Yeah, he's like, no, guys. I want everyone to be able to take pictures of me. It's fair practices for paparazzi. I don't know. All right, guys. One of your New York State senators introduced a bill to block the use of food stamps for luxury items like lobster and energy drinks. Guys, sounds like common sense to me, but is this common sense measure going to become law in New York?
Right, conservative from one of the New York State senators wants to stop the food stamps from becoming buying lobsters and all this fancy stuff, but also chips and energy drinks. But I see why you don't want people on welfare buying lobster and stuff. But you really need government to tell you not to buy chips and junk food like that. I think it's a little too much from the government.
All right, the TV show Jeopardy trending today. Canadians are now banned from being contestants on the show. What's going on with Jeopardy, guys?
Oh, no. What am I going to do, Dr. Gina? If Canadian people aren't allowed on Jeopardy, what am I going to watch on television? I know, American Trends. You see that? That's called plugging, Vito. That saves our careers. No, they're banned from the show because of the tests that you got to take online. Well, Canada has these security regulations that make it incredibly difficult for Jeopardy to administer the test. So Jeopardy said they're not going to have people on the show from Canada because of regulations from government. See? Government gets in the way, and Jeopardy suffers. This is why we need limited government, so we can have Jeopardy for all.
All right, Taylor Swift trending today after she donated fellow singer Kesha $250,000 to help her in her legal battle to get out of her recording contract. What?
Right, hashtag free Kesha has been going around. She's having some legal troubles. And also, I think Kelly Clarkson and Lady Gaga also donated a lot of money. And Kesha's mom on Twitter thanked her and said that she's the real rich one for giving and not how much money she has. So some celebrities pitching in to help Kesha along.
Where's my $250,000, Dr. Gina? Where's
I know,
mine?
and mine.
Contract's so bad.
Right.
His name's not even Vito, so it's a contract. It's ridiculous.
All right, the murder house from the TV show American Horror Story trending today after it popped up on Airbnb. Guys, I haven't seen the show, not really my style, but what kind of person wants to go stay at a place like this?
I don't know, sick people, Dr. Gina. Vito, I don't know. This is just some crazy stuff. If the show showed up in the American Horror Story, which is a pretty good show, but you want to stay in a haunted house, I mean, I suggest the Amityville Horror if you really want to, like, get spooked out of your mind. Not something from a television show, but what are you going to do? Have fun.
So, yeah, I guess that's it. All right, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Vito and Vito. Check them out on Twitter. Vito and Vito Show. Up next, we're going to go to your social